Today we would like to talk about the study of water quality and phytoplankton which affect to the survival and growth rate of oyster in the coastal area of Trang Province. My name is Yatavida Bodang.
My name is Kanakoncha Kolakti.
We are from Princess Jalapon Science High School Trang. What is oyster? Oyster is large bivalve, is a valuable marine animal and economic animal which is popular feasted. Current oyster situation: oysters are becoming more popular, prompting locals to expand their oyster farming operations. Cultivating oysters. Oyster culture will be effective or ineffective depending on the area, because each location has various water quality parameters that will affect oyster development. Next is about research questions. First, is the growth of oyster in one coastal area different or not? Second, owing to amount and kind of phytoplankton, water quality, are there any difference in raising area in one coastal? We study in three study areas. It is บ้านแหลมไทรบ้านแหลมมะขาม and บ้านแหลม Preparing oyster. 280 oysters, which are 4 months old, with similar shape and size were prepared. 10 oysters were randomly chosen for measuring fertility index. The flesh of these oysters was removed and weighed one at a time. Then it was baked at 80°C for 24 hours. After the flesh was weighed again. Third, the formula as follows was used to calculate the fertility index. Preparing raising condols for raising oyster. Raising condols baskets were prepared. 9 floating baskets were prepared and 3 baskets were distributed in each raising condol. Contain 3 baskets were distributed in each raising condol. Raising step of oyster. 90 oysters were put into 30 baskets, while each contained 9 baskets. Raising condol contained 3 baskets. 10 oysters were chosen randomly to be measured and weighed, then labeled with 1 to 10 numbers for experiment purpose. 3. The survival and growth rate of oysters were observed and recorded by measuring water quality, type of amount of phytoplankton every month for 4 months. 4. After study for 4 months, 9 oysters from each raising condol from different sites was removed for flesh. The obtained flesh was weighed for wet weight. Then it was baked for dry weight. The value of wet and dry weight was calculated for the fertility index of oyster flesh. 5. Using the data obtained from the study, summarizing the result of finding an area suitable for growth of white-throat oysters by comparing the survival rate, meat integrity index, and the size of shellfish in each area. Water quality data collection. First, determine the measurement point around the cave raising oyster species from T source. Measure the water temperature by immersing the thermometer in 10 centimeters of water for 3 minutes. Measure the pH value of the water by immersing the pH meter in 10 centimeters of water for 3 minutes. Measure the DO value of water by immersing the DO meter in centimeters of water for 3 minutes. Measure the salinity of water by a salinity meter. Check nitrate, ammonia, nitrite, and phosphate according to the method of Department of Fisheries Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperative. Plankton storage. Zooplankton data seawater was scooped at the surface of the water volume of 20 liters, filtered through a phytoplankton filter bag with an eye opening of 20 micrometers. The samples were collected 3 times per area.
This is the result of a study of the growth of order. Chart 1. The average fertility of order in its racing condom.
So the lamb size is the most.
Chart 2. Size and weight of vital order that increases in its case area.
So ba lamb size is the most too.
Chart 3. Growth of order in its case area.
So ba lamb size and ba lamb are equal and the most.
The results of water quality study. Chart 1. Average temperature in its case area.
So lamb ma'kham is the highest temperature.
Chart 2. Average pH of its case area.
Lamb ma'kham is the highest pH value.
Chart 3. Average of DO value in its case area.
Lamb ma'kham is the highest DU value.
Chart 4. Average salinity value in its case area.
Lamb size is the most highest salinity value.
Chart 5. The value of nitrite in its case area.
Ba lamb is the most highest nitrite value.
Chart 6. Mean value of ammonia in its case area.
Ba lamb is the most highest ammonia value.
The result of the study of phytoplankton. Chart 1. Average total density of phytoplankton at Lamsai, Lamaham, Balam in October, December, January, and February.
So lamb size is the highest. Next is about the picture of each type of phytoplankton. Then is about conclusion. It was found that the growth rate of oyster in the case of Ban Lam Sai was the highest, followed by Ban Lam Makham and Ban Lam. Water quality including pH, DO, and salinity were significantly different at the .05 confidence level, while the temperature was not statistically different at the .05 confidence level. The nitrite and ammonia value in the Barlam cage were higher than those in Barlam Akham and Barlam Sai. As for the phytoplankton that can be classified up to the level, there are 39 types in total. The phytoplankton density was highest in Barlam Sai, followed the Barlam Akham and Barlam. High ammonia value decreased the growth rate of oyster as high ammonia value indicate high sediment and affect respiration of oyster. Plankton affect the growth rate of oyster because plankton are food for oyster. Thank you.